How do the YouTube algorithms actually work? Have you ever wondered? I know I have. There are some wonderful gurus out there and YouTube themselves who try to fill us in on what's happening, what's changing, how the algorithms actually work. There is one thing that is very clear to me. So stay tuned to the end because I've got some solutions for you as well. The YouTube algorithm is following viewer behavior. It is looking for their satisfaction, their interactions, their engagement with your channel. It is trying to suggest your videos to people who it thinks will want to see your videos. And therefore, it's your viewers that you're trying to impress, not the algorithms. How do you do that? Here are some solutions for you. Number one, make sure you are absolutely clear on who your audience is. For my craft channel, they are mostly middle aged ladies, mostly in America, doing crafts in their spare bedrooms. That's it. I know that. We are given a lot of creator demographics in our analytics on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. That is very helpful to know. So imagine your audience. What are their pain points? What are they wanting to learn? How do they like to be entertained, depending on what your niche is? What are this audience up to? How do you know? Tip number two, ask them. I know that sounds obvious. In my case, what are your favourite crafts? What do you find the most difficult? What projects did you start with initially? What would you like me to show you? Where are you getting stuck? What particular event would you like ideas for, such as Christmas, in my case, that sort of thing? Ask them. You'll be surprised how forthcoming people are. If you've got channel members, particularly ask them because they have really got behind you. Their opinions are so valuable to you. So ask them. Number three, hang around in communities. Build your own community. Get to know people. I lurk in a lot of Facebook groups for my crafts. And my reason for actually lurking in those groups was to see who if there was anybody I could help. So if somebody says, "I'm having trouble with this," I'll very often pop in there and say, "Oh, have you tried this?" or recommend something or see what I can do to help. But what that's also doing for me as a very useful byproduct is it's telling me what people who are beginners to my craft are asking. What do they want to know? What are they finding difficult? Guess what? I'll make a video about that. So that's number three. Tip number four, and this is by far my biggest one. This to me is the magic bullet. Once you know who your audience are, you know what they're looking for, what they want help with, or what they want to be entertained with, whatever that may be, you need to make sure that your video absolutely delivers on that. You then need to make sure that it's clear that your video delivers on that, both to your human audience and to the algorithm, actually. That's where you do need to think about the algorithm a bit. Make sure at the start of your video, say, this is what this video is all about. So for me, in my niche, I'll say, today we're going to make this using that. Then make sure that your thumbnail is really clear that that's also what the video is about, and that your title is absolutely clear that that's what the video is all about. Don't repeat the same words in your thumbnail as are in your title, because that's just a bit of a waste. Make sure that the two work really well together, though, to make it very clear what that video is about. And again, the first few words in particular of your video description, make sure it's clear what the video is about, so that when people have seen all that and they've thought, oh, that sounds like it's for me, and they've clicked on it, they go straight into the video. And of course, you're then saying, this is what we're doing today. This is what the video is about. You're giving them what they expected and you're jumping straight in there. And in doing all that, not only have you made it really easy for your viewers to know whether that video is for them or not, you're also helping YouTube to understand what your video is all about and which audience they should be offering it up to. Now, don't forget, YouTube will also look at your video content. It can understand the transcript of what's in your video. The algorithms will be doing their best to serve it up to the right people. Just make absolutely sure that you're making it as easy as possible for both your viewers, the humans, and for YouTube to understand what your video is about. And if you've done all of this, so you've understood your audience, you've found out what bothers them, what they want to know, what they want to see from your videos. You've asked them those questions. You're then serving that up and you're packaging it in such a way that they can easily find it, and YouTube knows it's about that, plonks it in front of them, sorted. It's about people, not algorithms. And if you found this even slightly useful, what you might also find useful is this video coming up here next. Please take a look. It should be right up your street. And if you would care to subscribe, thank you. I really would appreciate it. Of course, that is free. And the buttons are down here. So, just click things.